Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. This is part 2 of Women Age Like. And I left off saying, why do we have to have beautiful women in marketing? Why do we have to have beautiful women and men? Why do we have to have beautiful humans in marketing? A little bit of psychology, little pro tip for you. Humans like to be around attractive humans. Step 1. Step 2. When humans get around attractive humans, they feel better. A baby to an attractive couple actually feels better than a baby than a baby who was born to not such an attractive couple. True story. True story, true story. So marketing tries to find the most attractive people to put into their marketing. You feel better about the marketing. They pay the people in the commercials and the marketing better. And they have a higher quality production in the marketing with attractive people, so that the entire production comes off as something completely different than Joe's Crab Shack or down here at Fletcher Jones, Las Vegas, or I'm a DJ Khalid for Depends. Right? You don't need attractive people for Depends. You don't need attractive people for Joe's Crab Shack, right? You just need people. Period. You're just trying to get the name out there. But when you have, Calvin Klein or Lamborghini or Porsche, you want attractive people because you want as many people as possible to look at the marketing, and you want them to have a good feeling about your product. So you put on an attractive person, and then you go, welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama, right? And there you have it. That's why attractive people are on marketing, so that when the woman sees that first wrinkle at age 25, and the marketing agency sees the wrinkle, well, the agency, the modeling agency. You don't even get to the marketing agency, because the modeling agency is not going to send you on a job that you're not going to be able to complete, because the marketing agency is then going to turn around and go, why did you send me this wrinkled 25-year-old, right? And that's what's going to happen. Well, at the age of 25, from 25 on, also, the woman starts losing the DNA for the kids. Starts losing that DNA for the kids. 25. Oh, just, just 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. 30. Oh, 30. 30. 35. 40. Just losing that DNA, and then you have a chance of not having anything, of nothing coming out. There you go. So when we're talking about women aging, we have to finally mention sexual market value. Sexual market value it has a list of things that are needed to score 100 on the test. To score 100 on the test, right? So for men has a completely different list than women. Why? Because men and women are not the same, boys and girls. Okay, so for a woman, the ability to have children, I'm not saying that they're going to have children. I said the ability to have children is a 50 right on the top. Number one, the ability to have children. This is on the women list. The ability to have children. Now, let me ask you, in India, it is not unheard of, and in fact, I believe people from India, go ahead and correct me if I'm correct, people in India, women in India can have children all the way to the age of 80. That it is, in fact, not unheard of. And not is it not only not unheard of, it is actually common. If the woman wants to have a child at 80, she will have a child at 80. This notion that she can't have a child after the age of 40 is completely null and void in India. I've only heard this about India. I'm assuming that it maybe it's the same thing in Bangladesh and Cambodia and South Korea, maybe. The other places surrounding India that I'm not going to mention for fear that something might get demonetized. So does that mean that 80-year-old women in India have a higher score? One can only assume then. Maybe the 80-year-old women in India don't age as much as the women in the West. So number two, the actual looks and the lack of wrinkles and the lack of sagging. The looks. The man was talking about he had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend, these are all holes. These are all tiny holes. Okay. He had a girlfriend for 10 years. He met her at 35. Vivacious, vavavoom, 45. Goodbye. She broke up with him. Goodbye at 45. And he said she did him a favor because he was losing interest. You know, they're not married. They're just boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, if you want to do that sort of thing. Now, of course, my family talks about, righteous people. And he also talked about that his friend who had been married to one woman, only loved one woman, only dated one woman, felt it was an affront to him, an insult to him to say, to be honest with him, to tell his friend that he's no longer feeling the same way about his girlfriend as she's approaching 45. The friend, the one woman friend, said, you should love and honor the one woman forever. Okay, well, that's something that you have convinced yourself of psychologically. In reality, people age. Now, men do not age like that. The list for men has how much money can you make, and that's 50. Just like the ability to have children is 50, how much money you make is 50 on the men score, right? Then we got the looks, the lack of wrinkles, the sagging, what have you, right? But here's the thing, though. At any time, a man can go work out, and it's a weighted score. So the body versus the face. The body of a man gets a staggering another 30 points on the 100 scale, right? So 50 for the money, 30 for the body. 50 for the money, 30 for the body. The actual looks of the face itself, gets a cool 1 point after the body. So a man can go work out and be 80 and just slay. Isn't that what the cool kids now say? Slay. He's slaying. She's slaying. They slay. I slay. They slay. People are slaying. I don't know what they're slaying. But a man can go join a gym and be at the 80th percentile in 6 months. True story. Good job. Savings. House. Car. Nice car. In that 50, you can adjust, and you can get the full 50 at the age of 60, 70, 80. You can get the full 50, right? Of money. How much money, right? You can get the full 50. How old is the president and his wife? Isn't it like 30 years difference? So yeah, he's got the full 50, right? In fact, he's in the upper one quintile of people that make money, right? So to find another man that makes that much money, you have to really, and they are taken, right? This is the complaint that a lot of black women have for black men. As soon as black men get money, no, you just weren't there. You weren't there. You called him corny. You said you wanted a thug. So, hey. He went and got a job. He went and founded a company. You weren't there. This woman was there. This woman slept in the car with him, lived in the car with him for 6 months while he was opening up his business. You hollered about what you need. Or this woman paid all the bills for 4 years while he went to law school. 4 years, all the bills on her dime. Now, when it comes to the divorce proceeding, she says, I paid all the bills. I get half of his, so I get the law partnership. True story. Sad but true. But on the male list, the working out, the money and the working out, he's at 80%. He hasn't done much of anything other than live his life. The woman, there is no 30. She can work out all she wants to. But once that 50's gone, once that the ability to have children is gone, that's 50 points off the score. You can only make 100 points. 50 points off of her score. You can't recover from that. This is why men go after the younger woman. And this is why when women age, it's over. Oh, you can have TV shows like Sex and the City. You can have movies like Sex and the City. You can have 45. You can put it on a screen and try and market it that older women are the new 20. It's not true. 45-year-olds are the new 20. It is not true. You didn't ask men that. This is marketing to women for women to watch and for women to feel good about themselves. Dating is a young woman thing. This whole cougar stuff and all that sort of stuff, that is women going out of their way to find the least man that they possibly can for their fulfillment. Do you think, maybe y'all don't know, do you think if a 40-year-old woman knocked on my door and she was all like, this is all up here? I said, hi, I was just going door to door and I happened to notice you and blah, blah, blah. And do you think I would say anything other than get off my property? Because that's exactly what I would say. I would say, get off my property. I have no interest in whatever you're selling, whatever you're doing. I have no interest. None. And I don't do a lot of chasing, but when I want to do something, I just pull up. I just walk up, park, take out the rifle, look through the scope, pow, and it's over. it's over. I don't do a lot of chasing, and I don't do a lot. I'd be like, let's cut right to the chase. I'm attracted to you. I already know you're attracted to this. Let's make it happen. Oh, and by the way, I come from a family of arranged marriages, so you better be able to have children, or this will be a very short conversation and a short relationship, because we're on our way to meet the parents right now. So you showered? You got on clean underwear? Let's go. By the way, I need to meet your parents tomorrow. Let's go. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. But anyway, she's got to be 25 from a good family. 25 from a good family, and nothing weird going on with the inability to have children. I said having children is 50 points on that list. 50 points. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Women age like. Thank you.